Hey guys, it's Vinny.
And this is Joe.
So we see some insight into episode 112. Now, let me be honest with you guys. For me and for many fans, I think up right now, there's essentially a waiting game. Every episode from now on, I just am waiting for Goku to get his power back, to get his strength back, and to get back into Ultra Instinct and maybe beyond, and fight Jiren and get back into the battle. So I almost think every episode now is sort of just character development and storyline development until that fight and that battle can happen again. So unfortunately, we got to kind of trek through those types of stories, and I think next episode will be one of them where we're going to get a little bit more development and relation building between different fighters again until Goku can finally once again reach that point.
And also, we know that they're going to be stalling for time as we see Jiren is now meditating and Goku is now trying to figure out how to get hit back into his instinct mode and also heal up. So really, we know for sure that they're trying to do this manipulation of time to just build that back up, and they just need to do some other stuff to fill it in. So right now we're going to see that relationship build up and other characters that are in the tournament that we haven't got to see to fight yet, and I think we'll see some pretty cool fights.
Sure. Oh, there's no doubt about it. It'll be some cool stuff, and we'll get some characters moving forward, which is what we want to see, absolutely. First, we do see that Mona from Universe 4 is going to become a powerful force. I don't know how powerful she'll become, but we do see that, so, that is what it is. But probably the more interesting storyline for the next episode is between Cabba and Vegeta. It looks like there's going to be some sort of relationship going on there, possibly I don't know what kind of. We're gonna obviously see fighting between them, but Vegeta. Vegeta's likely gonna be a fighter who is maybe being antagonistic to Cabba.
We see this sort of teacher and student relationship between them, where Vegeta's trying to show him how to be maybe a true Saiyan, be more stronger, be more prideful a little bit in himself, because Cabba, he's just like sort of this like weak-looking guy who doesn't really have confidence in himself, but he does have a strong like fighting ability, and I think Vegeta sees that. So we're going to see that build even more, and I actually like this because I'm really liking this relationship between Universe 6 and Universe 7 that's happening here, and I really do want it to develop further between the Saiyans, because it's really cool to actually see this student relationship with Vegeta, and it just builds his character. It gives Vegeta more of an importance in some way, and I just want to see Vegeta grow in this and teach other people how to fight. And I think that's what they're going to do with this new character. They're going to have Cabba fight her and sort of have Vegeta like push him in. And even I think we might see Cabba go Super Saiyan 2, maybe even. Vegeta might be able to push him and show him how to do that with getting more angry or getting more power and showing that he does have this ability and he can go further.
Now, this is way down the line here, but if this arc isn't the end and Dragon Ball Super continues on forward, Vegeta could possibly, and now if Universe 7 and 6 can survive somehow, there's a lot of hypotheticals in what's going to happen here. How are all of these characters not going to be completely wiped out? That's going to have to be solved somehow. But if they do continue on, I could see Vegeta becoming almost like a Piccolo to Gohan sort of a character between Vegeta and Cabba, maybe in his own unique Saiyan sort of way, not the Piccolo Namekian sort of way.
Jump in front of a beam and take it for him,
right? But the Vegeta way, and I think we're gonna see maybe some of that indication in the next episode, and possibly it looks like Frieza getting involved in the fight.
Yeah, he was holding Cabba's face.
I don't know what that means. Was it 100% Cabba's face? We saw the hair. I think
it definitely was Cabba's face. I just don't know what it indicates why Frieza would be doing that. Maybe Frieza hates him because he figured out he was a Saiyan, and Saiyans and Frieza do not mix at all.
Now, if keep this in mind. Say Vegeta is kind of taking Cabba under his wing in a sense, but doing it harshly and stuff as Cabba's fighting and really ripping him apart and antagonizing him and all this other stuff, and maybe even hitting him and fighting him himself. And then, but towards the end of the episode, say Frieza gets involved, knows he's a Saiyan, and then starts to rip the Saiyan little monkey apart. Does Vegeta get involved at that point, maybe?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we might see a fight between them two. It's definitely possible.
I could see Vegeta going to Frieza saying, listen, you're not going to be the one to take this person out. If anyone, I'm going to do it. Like it's going to be Saiyan and Saiyan blood. I bet you Saiyan blood will come up. I mean, something like that. So I think that's what we're going to see here in the next episode. It's going to be this sort of Saiyan pride, Saiyan blood sort of a thing in this relationship building between Vegeta and Cabba. And then lastly, we see a little bit of Namekian involvement here from the Universe 6 as well.
Correct. I mean, we get to see a little bit of Gohan and Piccolo fighting the Namekians. I don't know how far that's going. I hope they make that a little bit more interesting because they really haven't utilized the other Namekians, and I think it could be a cool, once again, building Universe 7 and 6 together. I mean, they have a lot of things in common, so maybe try to do something there with that. I mean, right now, I just feel like they aren't utilized correctly.
I mean, I am totally expecting one of the Namekians to be hurt badly at some point, and then a fusion to occur. I mean, I'm totally expecting that to happen. Like, if that doesn't happen, they're being completely underutilized because that should happen. They should be very powerful guys, not probably more powerful than Gohan and Piccolo. But when one of them gets injured badly, they should definitely fuse together and then form a guy who is perhaps equal to maybe or more powerful than a Piccolo. I don't know. We'll see that. But that would be cool to see that happen in a future episode.
Yeah, I mean, there's no other chances to really do a fusion with Namekians at all that I can think of in the future. So this is their chance. This is the only one way they're going to do that, to show that again in Super.
You do it now or never. I mean, if one of the guys is down and out, he's going to get thrown off the thing anyway, and your universe could possibly get erased. This is time to fuse, right? So I would hope that we see that sort of a thing. It's going to be interesting to see Zeno's reaction to that if it does occur. And also, what does that look like on Zeno's God Pad?
That is a good question.
I guess there's still two fighters technically, but Piccolo's fused with other people, and Piccolo's only one fighter on the God Pad.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, he's not Kami and Nail and Piccolo on the God Pad. He is just Piccolo. So if they fuse together, what happens there? And if it doesn't happen, that brings into question what's up with Piccolo.
Yeah.
So I mean, I hope that they utilize these Namekians in a good way, not just as sort of fill-in characters, because they're not. They're Namekians. We have some insight into them.
They're main series characters.
Absolutely. I mean, the greatest saga ever was on Namek,
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's important. So I hope they handle them well, and we'll see a little bit of their fighting on the next episode. So we just wanted to share a little bit about 112 with you guys and some of our initial thoughts just from the little bit that we got from it. So, again, I think we're on the wait now. We're just waiting for Jiren to continue to sit there and meditate, and for Goku to get back his strength to be able to once again go Ultra Instinct and fight Jiren. But in the meantime, we'll see all of the character and storyline development that they're going to build in until that point. All right, guys, so leave your comments below if there's anything you're hoping to see in 112, or you're hoping to see character development-wise, maybe Vegeta, Cabba, something like that. Please leave that comment below. Again, like, subscribe, and share the video and the content that we deliver to you guys. We want to always be available every week to share the insights that we are having. This is Vinny.
And this is Joe.
Until next time.